Hey, we are back.
We are back better than ever. So you
sir.
saw it right. We're going to touch on this. Elon Musk talked about this today, that he is forcing people. I know some people are calling this Dracarian or whatever. I'm hearing a lot of words here that he's dragging it back in. I like Elon Musk personally. I think he's a smart, brilliant guy. He's doing a lot of great things with Tesla and Twitter and otherwise. But the poll is, not just through Tesla, but many companies, many people, this released the last couple of days, that more Americans would rather flat out quit their job than to either come back to the office or to be micromanaged. Because one of the things that I saw, which I don't say I was surprised by, but many more companies now, they're letting their employees work remote. But what they're doing, because it's in companies' compulsion, nature, whatever word you want to use, they're using software to track everything they do from 8 to 5 on their computer. And people, look, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're in a mobile society. We could be here. This is our office here. We could be in the studio. We could be wherever. But if you're everything you do from 8 to 5, your boss is like, oh, he checked this website, he checked this way, he emailed his friend. I mean, who wants to deal with that, honestly?
No, I think that's why the push for everybody wanting to work at home is the new standard. You know, people say, hey, what's the point? I can have a Zoom meeting and I can talk to my manager. My manager can call me on the cell phone, check in. They can see what I'm doing. So I think that's why there's this shift from, hey, I don't need to spend money on gas and transportation costs of going into the office, leaving work, if I can do everything from home in the comfort of my own home, and still do the same quality of work. You know, what's the difference? What's the point? You know, and now you eliminate the overhead costs for the company that doesn't have to spend for the infrastructure.
Yeah, you're 100% right. And when you've been in sales as long as I have, and you have running your business and everything, it's like you get expense accounts, and a lot of companies now, they give you gas. So some companies will give you $300-400 a month. Some will give you, historically $400 or $500 a month in gas was pretty good historically. Now it's actually not very good.
Right.
So I think that's interesting. But what it comes down to, and you're right, in America, our culture has changed. We've experienced 2.5 years working from home, a majority of the people, not everybody. There's some jobs, you got to make the car parts, you got to make the cell phone, whatever the job is, the widgets, the manufacturing, you do have to go in. But in your line of work, you have to go in, you got to be there. But at the end of the day, if you have an office type job that you can do close to or equal to what you're doing before, in some cases better, we've been spoiled. The days of the majority of good quality office jobs, people making 60, 70, 80K plus, going in the office every day, those days are gone, they're not coming back. So Elon Musk said he wants and expects, at the very minimum, his employees that are to work at least 40 hours in the office every week. What do you think of that?
Interesting.
If you work for Tesla,
there's going to be some tension.
There is going to be
some pushback.
There is going to be tension. There's going to be pushback. But here's what they're saying. You ready?
Yeah.
They're saying that a lot of these companies, because the economy is struggling, that a lot of these companies, Netflix, Tesla, some of the tech companies, are encouraging, well, not encouraging, they're telling them to come back to the office because they're actually expecting people to quit, and they want people to quit. Because they're not going to have to pay 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people an extra $7 grand, $8 grand, $10 grand plus in unemployment benefits, so on and so on and forth. So it's kind of a crafty, smart way of kind of in bringing the hammer down.
Yeah.
And so let's say they've got 10,000 employees, to pick a number. If they expect 1,000, 1,500 employees to quit, they quit, they're gone. They can always hire these guys back 6 months, 8 months, a year from now.
Interesting outlook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
Like and subscribe, guys. Thanks again.
We'll see you guys later.